Now, top news of this hour. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính left Hanoi on May the 19th for Japan to extend the expanded summit of the Group of Seven G7 and pay a working visit to Japan from May the 19th to 21st at the invitation of his Japanese counterpart, Kishida Fumio. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính was accompanied by Minister Chairman of the Government Office Trần Văn Sơn, Minister of Foreign Affairs Bùi Thanh Sơn, Minister of Planning and Investment Nguyễn Chí Dũng, Minister of Finance Hồ Đức Phước, Minister of Transport Nguyễn Văn Thắng, among others. The invitation of Vietnam to attend the expanded G7 summit by Japan, which is holding the rotating presidency of the G7. That is the third time Vietnamese leaders have attended the summit following their attendance in 2016 in Japan and 2018 in Canada. Now, the State Bank said that it has connected to the National Database on Population to clean 25 million customer credit information and serve many other professional activities. Many banks currently have more than 90% of customer transactions done on digital channels. Many credit institutions have good performance thanks to active digital transformation, reducing the cost-to-income ratio to 30%. Around 74.6% of adults already have bank accounts. There are 3.71 million mobile money accounts open, of which more than 70% are open in rural, remote and isolated areas. Now, a tourism promotion exchange team, Wonderful Vietnam, opened in Seoul, South Korea, to discuss prospects for cooperation in aviation and tourism between Vietnam and South Korea. The event is seen as a good opportunity for two-side firms and agencies to expand cooperation. Wonderful Vietnam introduced the potential for tourism, trade and aviation cooperation between the two countries, Vietnam and South Korea, along with attractive destination and incentive policies put forward by Vietnam Airlines and its partners in order to provide customers with the most optimal travel experience options possible. That is the second year the event has been organized in South Korea by Vietnam Airlines and its South Korean partner.
We're rapidly restoring trade routes with Vietnam. It's great the Vietnamese government as well as travel agencies also focus on Korean visitors, so programs to attract tourists are being implemented quite efficiently.
Speaking at the event, Vietnamese ambassador to Republic of Korea, Nguyễn Vũ Tùng, emphasized that the number of tourists from South Korea to Vietnam has been increasing significantly in the post-pandemic period. Last year, the country received over 3.66 million international tourists, with Korean tourists numbering more than 965,000. Coming up next, new stamp collection features Ho Chi Minh Steel House. The timeless beauty of Hội An's Old Town. Now, a stamp collection named Uncle Ho Steel House in Presidential Palace has been issued on the occasion of the late leader's 133rd birthday on May the 19th.
Designed by artist Lê Khánh Vượng, the collection includes two stamps with face values of 4,000 Vietnamese dong, around 17 US cents, and 15,000 Vietnamese dong, while one shows the image of President Ho Chi Minh walking in a small room in the steel house. The other features the entire steel house and outlines the scene of the garden and fish pond around the house. The stamp set has highlighted the elegant architectural features and simple decoration of the steel house, which is a unique piece of architecture in harmony with nature.
Now, Hội An was formerly a prominent Southeast Asia commercial port in the 60th and 70th centuries, and now is a living museum that preserves old town architectures, Chinese temples, a Japanese design bridge, pagodas, wooden shop house, French colonial houses, and old canal are just a few of its historic structures. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Hội An has always been one of the most popular tourist destinations in Vietnam.
Two of the best features about Hoi An's Old Town are that it's small enough to navigate on foot and that the traffic is better than it is in larger cities. All of Hoi An's key attractions or monuments, such as the Japanese covered bridge, Chinese assembly halls, Guan Yin Temple, the Museum of History and Culture, are conveniently located in close proximity of one another. Some roadways are just for bike and motorcycle traffic, while others are only for pedestrians. In the Old Town, tradition is still very much present. Many of the structures in the Old Town date back over a century and are influenced heavily by Chinese traders, despite the fact that many of the ancient shops have been transformed to modern tourist companies such as tailors, gift shops, galleries, eateries, and cafes. All have been done so with care to retain the history. In this small town, it's incredible to see such a wide range of local cheap food and good dining. At most upmarket restaurants, diners can choose between local and Western cuisines. Many of them have large long bars on the ground floor and an upper dining area with a balcony. Local dishes like chicken rice and cow lo are frequently served as the meal's highlight. The nightlife in Hoi An's Old Town isn't particularly lively, and things normally quieten down around 22.
And that has come to an end for today's bulletin. Thanks for watching and see you.